Pikes Peak. I'm sorry, that is a major misconception. Let's work on that. Let's talk about that. You know what? You four right there, you have the same problem. Let's do a little small group work over here on the smartboard. Work out a few problems or whatever and move on. Every kid, every day gets my attention, and I know how to diagnose the problems and redirect them when they need to. Summative assessment, they're done on Moodle. Talk to Brian. Okay, demos. What about demos? I give them objectives, and I give them resources, and I say go, and they do it. It's great, and they do it themselves, and I get them where they need to go, but it lies. It's up to them to do it. Differentiation. I was never a good differentiator until I started doing this, because now I talk to every kid every day, and I'll tell you more about how I do this here in just a minute. No gaps. Chemistry teachers, they don't know Unit 1. Can they do Unit 2? If they can't write a formula for a compound, can they balance a chemical equation and do stoichiometry? Probably not. Okay? So you don't let them progress until they get it, and then once they get it, they move on. You don't have those holes, and the kids sitting back getting a D- and actually passing your class because their lab partner did all the work. That's a problem, but you don't have that anymore. No place to hide. Every kid has to talk to me every day and have a conversation with me. All right. What about inquiry? Okay. And we discovered standards-based grading or objectives-based grading. So that's what we did. We have learning objectives, and we have stuff that goes with it. Some of the stuff, we found some great POGIL activities that taught them that, to which we said, do that, don't watch my stupid video. We had the resource there, and we still have those videos if a kid wants to go watch it. But the POGIL activities are great. Elements, compounds, and mixtures one, oh man, that POGIL activity is amazing. I just did it with my kids on Friday. Every single one of my students can tell me the difference between an element, a compound, and a mixture. I've never had that kind of success before, but the POGIL activity was great. So once we discover a good POGIL activity, guess what? Scrap the video. I use that so the kid can meet my learning objective that I've established based on state standards, national standards, my experience as a chemistry teacher, and just stuff that I like. For them to get where they need to go. So that was a big step. Now, there wasn't a huge step in terms of slides and lots of stuff. We still have POGIL. We still have standards-based grading. I actually went to Mary Bartholomew's workshop back in January, and I learned a ton about what I was doing wrong with my POGIL and learned how to do it correctly. And so last year we started to do it correctly. And we started implementing elements of UDL, and then we also discovered FET. FET, we saw those earlier, so I won't talk about those. UDL, Universal Design for Learning. It's kind of based on design architectural principles. Universal design and architecture make sure everybody can get in a building. Now, 100 years ago, they built buildings with lots of stairs because most of the people could use the stairs. And most of the people could get in. Now, the idea with universal design is you design for the fringe and everybody benefits. So you design your building for people who are 8 feet tall and 2 feet tall, people in a wheelchair and the mom pushing the stroller, and everybody still has access. So you do the same thing in your classroom. You design for the high and the low and the creative and the logical, linear. You design for the fringe, and everybody benefits. So a couple of the tenets of UDL is you need to give kids multiple ways to learn something and multiple ways to prove to you that they've learned it. And it has to be meaningful to the student. So I used to require that every kid watched my videos and did my activities and took my tests. I don't do that anymore. Now, the kid can watch my video, can do my assignment, but if they want to learn the objective some other way, more power to them. Google it. Watch somebody else's video. Read the textbook. There's a novel idea. Okay? Find an inquiry activity. Oh, here's one I have for you. Do this one instead. I don't care how they learn it. I want them to learn it, and they have to prove to me that they learn it in a way that's meaningful for them. So I still use my Moodle tests. Some kids cannot pass those to save their life. So what do? I said, great, prove it to me some other way. I had a kid make me a video game last year. He designed a video game to prove to me he knew how to predict the products of single and double replacement reactions and balance them. It was amazing. Holy cow. Then I had a kid watch that going, can I take that? Can I play that game for my test? In different ways that they can prove it that's meaningful to them. Homeschoolers. Learn from the homeschoolers. Now, not the weird ones. Not the ones that don't let their kids go out and meet other kids, but the ones that do it right, that are really conscious about the learning needs of their kids and really know what their kids are into and give them the opportunities to explore and represent their understanding of things in ways that are meaningful. So I got the videos for video instruction. I got POGIL activities. I got 2 more minutes left. I got standards-based grading. I got UDL. I got FET stuff, which are amazing. I discovered Wolfram Alpha. You guys know what Wolfram Alpha is? Wolfram Alpha does your computations for you. Wolfram Alpha will do, if you type in NaCl, it tells you it's sodium chloride and all the properties it knows about it that's in its database. So that got me thinking, what do my kids really actually need to know, like off the top of their head? I don't know the answer to that question yet. So guess what? I'm in internet tests. What am I thinking? I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm 1 week into it. I don't have a clue. But I'm going nuts with this.